Year 4, hope you're all okay. We're up to chapters 11 and 12 of Mr. Stink today, and chapter 11 is called Hair Pulling. "What are you hiding in the shed?" said Annabel with accusatory glee. It was midnight, and Chloe was once again tiptoeing past her sister's room, this time to tell Mr. Stink about Lily's newest adventure with her flesh-eating zombie teachers. Annabel stood in her doorway in her pink pony pyjamas. Her hair was in bunches, and in case of fire she slept in lip gloss. She looked sickeningly cute. "Nothing," said Chloe, gulping. "I know when you're lying, Chloe." "How?" "You gulp when you tell a lie." "No, I don't," said Chloe, trying very hard not to gulp. She gulped. "You just did. What's in there anyway? Have you got a boyfriend hiding in there or something?" "No, I haven't got a boyfriend, Annabel." "No, of course not. You would need to lose some weight first." "Just go back to bed," said Chloe. "I'm not going to bed until you tell me what you've got in the shed," announced Annabel. "Keep your voice down. You're going to wake everyone up." "No, I won't keep my voice down. In fact, it's going to get louder and louder. La 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 la. Shh, hissed Chloe. La 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 la. Chloe pulled her little sister's hair sharply. There was a pause for a moment as Annabel stared at Chloe in shock, and then she opened her mouth. "Ah!" wailed Annabel. "Girls, what on earth is all this noise?" said Mother, as she sailed out of her bedroom in her silk nightgown. Annabel tried to speak, but hyperventilated through her tears. "What on earth have you done to her, Chloe?" demanded Mother. "She's putting it on." "I didn't pull her stupid hair that hard," Chloe protested. "You pulled her hair? Annabel is down to be the last 1,000 for a model casting tomorrow for George at Astor, and she has to look perfect." She's got hiding something in the shed," said Annabel as she squeezed out some more tears. "Father," ordered Mother, "come out here this instant." "I'm asleep," came the muffled cry from the bedroom. "This instant!" Chloe looked down at the carpet so Mother couldn't read her face. There was a pause. The three ladies of the house listened as Dad got out of bed. Next, they heard the sound of someone passing water into the toilet bowl. Mother's face turned red with fury. "I said this instant!" The sound abruptly stopped, and Dad scurried out of his bedroom in his Arsenal FC pyjamas. "Annabel said Chloe is hiding something in the shed. Chocolate, most likely. I need you to go down there and take a look." "Me?" protested Dad. "Yes, you. Can't it wait until the morning?" "No, it can't." "There's nothing down there," pleaded Chloe. "Silence," demanded Mother. "I'll just get a torch," sighed Dad. He made his way slowly downstairs, and Mother, Chloe and Annabel rushed to the window of the master bedroom to watch him walk to the end of the garden. The moon was full and it bathed the garden in an eerie glow. The torchlight danced around the trees and shrubs as he walked. They looked on breathlessly as Dad slowly opened the shed door. It creaked like a muffled scream. Chloe could hear her heart beating. Was this the moment that would seal her doom forever? Would she be made to eat only cabbage for every meal from now on? Or get sent to bed before she even got up? Or be grounded for the rest of her life? Chloe gulped louder than she had ever gulped before. Mother heard this and shot her a look of dark, burning suspicion. The silence was like thunder. A few seconds passed, or was it a few hours, or even years? Then Dad emerged slowly out of the shed. He looked up at the window and shouted, "There's nothing here!" Chapter 12. Pongy Pong. Did I dream the whole thing? Thought Chloe as she lay in bed. She was in that place between asleep and awake. That place where you can still remember dreaming. It was 4:48 a.m. and now she was beginning to wonder if Mr. Stink even really existed. At dawn, her curiosity got the better of her. Chloe edged down the stairs and tiptoed across the cold, wet grass to the shed door. She lingered outside for a moment before opening it. "Ah, there you are," said Mr. Stink. I'm very hungry this morning. Poached eggs, please, if it's not too much trouble. Runny in the middle. Sausages, mushrooms, grilled tomatoes, sausages, baked beans, sausages, bread and butter, brown sauce on the side. Don't forget the sausages. English breakfast tea and a glass of orange juice. Thank you very much. Chloe obviously hadn't dreamed the whole thing, but she was beginning to wish she had. It was all thrillingly, terrifically real. Freshly squeezed orange juice to your liking, sir? She asked sarcastically. Actually, have you got any that's very slightly off? I prefer that. Perhaps that was squeezed a month or so ago? Just then, Chloe spotted an old dog-eared black and white photograph that Mr. Stink had placed on the shelf. It showed a beautiful young couple standing proudly next to an immaculate and perfectly rounded Rolls-Royce parked in the driveway of a magnificent stately home. Who's that? She asked, pointing to the photo. Oh, nobody, nothing, he stammered. Just a sentimental old photo, Miss Chloe. Can I see? No, it's just a foolish picture. Please pay it no heed. Mr. Stink was becoming increasingly flustered. He snatched the photograph from the shelf and put it in his pyjama pocket. Chloe was disappointed. The photograph had seemed like another clue to Mr. Stink's past, like his little silver spoon, or the way he bowled that piece of paper into the bin. This one had seemed like the best clue yet, but now Mr. Stink was shooing her out of the shed. Don't forget the sausages, he said. How on earth did Dad miss him? Thought Chloe as she went back to the house. Even if he hadn't seen Mr. Stink in the shed, he surely must have smelled him. Chloe tiptoed into the kitchen and opened the fridge door as quietly as possible. She stared into the fridge and began carefully moving jars of mustard and pickle so they wouldn't clink. She hoped to find some out-of-date orange juice that might appeal to Mr. Stink's tainted palate. What are you doing? Said a voice. Chloe startled. It was only Dad, but she wasn't expecting to see him this early. She gathered herself for a moment. Nothing, Dad, I'm just hungry, that's all. I know who's in the shed, Chloe, he said. Chloe looked at him panicked, unable to think, let alone speak. I opened the shed door last night to see an old tramp snoring next to my lawnmower, Dad went on. The pong was, well, pongy. It was an extremely pongy pong. I wanted to tell you honestly, I did, said Chloe. He needs a home, Dad. Mother wants all homeless people driven off the streets. I know, but I'm sorry, Chloe, he can't stay. Your mother will go nuts if she finds out. Dad, I'm sorry. It's okay, love, and I'm not going to say anything to your mother. You've kept your promise not to tell anyone about me losing my job, haven't you? Yes, of course. Good girl, said Dad. So, said Chloe, glad to have Dad to herself for a little while. How did your guitar get all burned? Your mother put it on the bonfire. No! Yes, said Dad sorrowfully. She wanted me to move on with my life. She was doing me a favour, I suppose. A favour? Well, the Serpents of Doom were never going to make it. I got the job at the car factory and that was that. But you had an album! You must have been dead famous, chirped Chloe excitedly. No, we weren't at all, chuckled Dad. The album only sold 12 copies. 12, said Chloe. Yes, and your grandma bought most of them. They were pretty good, though. One of our singles got into the charts. What, the top 40? No, we peaked at 98. Wow, said Chloe. Top 100? That's pretty good, isn't it? No, it isn't, said Dad, but you're very sweet to say so. He kissed her on the forehead and opened his arms to give her a hug. There's no time for cuddles, said Mother as she strode into the kitchen. The man from the Times will be here soon. Father, you make the scrambled eggs. Chloe, you lay the table. Yes, of course, Mother, said Chloe, with at least half a brain worrying about when Mr. Stink was going to get his breakfast. So, how important is your family to you, Mrs. Crumb? Asked the serious-looking journalist. He wore thick glasses and was old. In fact, he was probably born an old man. Plopped out of his mother, wearing glasses and a three-piece suit. He was called Mr. Stern, which Chloe thought was pretty fitting. He didn't look like he smiled a lot. or indeed ever. Actually, it's pronounced croom, corrected Mother. No, it's not, said Dad before his wife shot him a look of utter fury. The Crum family was sitting around the dining table and not enjoying their posh breakfast. It was all such a lie. They didn't normally sit round the dining room table eating smoked salmon and scrambled eggs. They'd be round the kitchen table eating Rice Krispies or Marmite on toast. Very important, Mr. Stern, said Mother. The most important thing in my life. I don't know what I'd do without my husband. Mr. Croom, my darling daughter Annabel, and the other one. What's her name? Chloe. Well, then I ask you this, Mrs. Croom. Is your family more important to you than the future of this country? Ooh, that was a toughie. There was a pause during which a civilization could rise and fall. Well, Mr. Stern, Mother said. Yes, Mrs. Croom. Well, Mr. Stern. Yes, Mrs. Croom. At that moment, there was a little rat-a-tat-tat on the window. Excuse me for interrupting, said Mr. Stink with a smile. But please could I have my breakfast now? Oh dear, don't think Mrs. Crum's going to be very happy about that. You'll have to wait and see in our next couple of chapters what she does. Bye.